A once-in-a-generation construction project is set to transform travel between Central Europe and Scandinavia. When completed in 2029, the $8 billion Fehmarn Belt Tunnel will be both the longest combined road and rail tunnel and the longest immersed tunnel anywhere in the world. Officially known as the Fehmarn Belt Fixed Link, the 11-mile-long tunnel linking Germany and Denmark will sit in a trench at the bottom of the Baltic Sea at a depth of up to 130 feet. Overview of the Fehmarn Belt Fixed Link project. At over 18 kilometers in length, the Fehmarn Belt Fixed Link, the world's longest underwater rail and road tunnel, which will connect Germany and Denmark, is well underway. The €10 billion mega project, the largest engineering project ever undertaken in Denmark, is part of the European Commission's 10T program, which focuses on strengthening transport links and interconnectivity on the continent. The immersed tunnel solution under Fehmarn Belt is a study in innovative thinking, as it challenges existing tunnel building standards. Its pioneering longitudinal ventilation system and state-of-the-art safety and security features improve functionality. The marine construction work has been ongoing since 2019, and the impressive work harbor is close to complete. Before we go further, please take a second to subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do so. Remember to also hit the notification button to be notified when more such videos drop in. Cable bridge specifications. A main bridge, 2 approach bridges, and 2 approach ramps will make the cable-styled bridge. The main bridge is 3,208 meters long with 3 main spans of 724 meters and the 2 side spans of 518 meters each. The southern approach bridge will be 6,000 meters, while the northern part will be 9,360 meters. The pylons that carry the main bridge will be 280 meters tall to be cast in concrete. The bridge will be about 65 meters above sea level. The bridge would have 4 lanes on the top deck and 2 electrified rail tracks on the lower deck, similar to Öresund Bridge. The navigation span of the main bridge is yet to be assessed for navigational safety and may affect the bridge design. Considering the size of the cable bridge, this project seeks major players in the floating cranes industry with the capacity to shift such large bridge spans. Tunnel specifications. The immersed tunnel is proposed to comprise 2 approach ramps and ventilation islands. 2 of the 4 tubes would contain motorway lanes, while the other 2 accommodate 1 rail track each. The rectangular cross-section would be 41 meters wide and 10 meters high. A 1.5 meter wide service gallery is envisaged between railway and motorway tubes. Faster journey. When the Fehmarn Belt Tunnel is completed, the journey between Rødbyhavn and Puttgarden will take 7 minutes by train and 10 minutes by car. Road users and train passengers will save about 1 hour each way compared to the ferry crossing. The Fehmarn Belt Link will be open 24 hours a day as the tunnel is not affected by wind or weather. Tunnel safer than open land. The tunnel consists of 5 tubes, 2 for trains, 2 for cars, and 1 emergency corridor. The roadways have double, one-way lanes, and each has an emergency access lane. When the tunnel's design and general safety measures are brought together, we see one of the safest tunnels capable of being built today. As such, the risk of a severe accident on the railway or roadways in the tunnel is actually smaller than on a similar stretch of motorway or railroad on open land. One of the most critical elements of the safety concept is, however, the fact that the tunnel is monitored on a 24-hour basis and that the emergency response team is close by, which means one can quickly get an overview of the situation and act immediately in the event of an accident. Greener transport. The Fehmarn Belt Link is an essential component in the future European transport network and will have a significant contribution to the green transition of the transport sector. Enabling traffic to use the shortest and fastest route will reduce CO2 emissions and free up capacity on roads and railways. Switching freight transport from lorries to environmental-friendly electric trains will also be more attractive. Financing the Fehmarn Belt Tunnel. The cost of the entire project is estimated to be approximately €10 billion. As per the state treaty between Germany and Denmark, the latter is responsible for financing the entire project. As a result, it will retain ownership of the tunnel after its completion and collect tolls from users. Moreover, being part of the 10T's core infrastructure projects, The EU has granted a subsidy of Euro 587 million and 540 million to cover the initial expenses. Contractors involved in the project. Two consortia of contractors, Fehmarn Link contractors and Fehmarn Belt contractors, are responsible for the construction. Another consortium of contractors, Fehmarn Systems contractors, is responsible for installing advanced electromechanical technology. Environmental impact of the new tunnel. A team of 150 biologists, engineers, and geologists studied the effects of the construction of the tunnel. They did not find any significant impacts on the ecosystems surrounding the tunnel. The project owners are obliged to comply with the noise and vibration level and to check the sediment spill pollution boundaries as per a German court verdict. The seafloor will be leveled again when the tunnel elements are placed, implying that the impact on the marine habitat will be insignificant, and breeding and migrating birds will actually have more reserved areas on the lowland coasts than before the construction began. Not everything is solved just yet. There are still a few loose ends to see to. The German and Danish emergency response and rescue authorities have therefore established a common steering committee and a number of related working groups. For example, one of the working groups is exploring whether physical fire and rescue teams should be established near the tunnel openings on both sides of the Fehmarn Belt Fixed Link. Because there are no nearby hospitals on either the Danish or German side, a helicopter landing pad and other safety measures must also be established. The safety concept and all the details will continue to be polished along the way, all the way. The Fehmarn Belt Tunnel project is currently Europe's biggest civil engineering project, and when completed, it will bring all of Europe geographically closer than ever. The effects on the environment, travel times, and Fehmarn and Lowland as a tourism and wildlife destination will be immense, and the tunnel will be a truly modern engineering marvel.